It was good of you to come in. I realise that you're a busy man, but I don't think this matter could have been discussed over the electric telephone.
No, of course, Headmaster. I mean, if Timmy's in some sort of trouble, then I think we need to nip it in the bud.
Well, quite frankly, Mr. Perkins, Timmy is in trouble.
Mm.
Recently, his behaviour has left a great deal to be desired. He seems to take no interest in school life whatsoever. He refuses to muck in on the sports field, and it's weeks since any master has received any written word from him.
Oh dear.
Quite frankly, Mr. Perkins, if he wasn't dead, I'd have him expelled.
Beg your pardon.
Yes, expelled. If I wasn't making allowances for the fact that your son is dead, he'd be out on it here.
Sorry, are you saying my son is dead?
Yes, he's up there in sick bay now, stiff as a board and bright green. And this is, I fear, typical of his current attitude. You see, the boy has no sense of moderation. One moment he's flying around like a paper kite, and the next moment he's completely immovable. I'm beginning to smell.
Dead?
Yes.
Well, how did it happen?
Was that important?
I think so.
Well, it's all got to do with the library, you see. We've had a lot of trouble recently with boys taking out library books without library cards.
Right.
Your son was caught. I administered a beating, during which he died. But you'll be glad to know that the ringleader was... Yes?
Beat my son to death.
Yes, so it would seem. Please, I'm not used to being interrupted.
Oh.
You see, the library card system was introduced...
Well, what happened?
Well, apparently, boys were just slipping into the library and taking the books.
No, during the beating.
Well, that. Well, one moment he was bending over, the next moment he was lying down.
Lying down dead.
Deadish. Mr. Perkins, I find this morbid fascination of yours of your son's death quite disturbing. What I'm talking about is his attitude. And quite frankly, I can see where he gets it from.
Well, it wasn't me that beat him to death.
That was perfectly obvious to me from the first day you were out here.
Oh.
I wonder then, as I wonder now, if you turned out to be a very different boy indeed, if you had administered a few fatal beatings early on.
Are you mad?
I'm furious. In order to accommodate the funeral, I've had to cancel afternoon school on Wednesdays.
This is unbelievable.
Yes, it is. Or at least it would be, if it were true.
If it were true, what?
I've been joking, Mr. Perkins.
Oh.
Pardon me, it's my strange academic sense of humour. I've been pulling your leg.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, I wouldn't cancel afternoon school to bury that little shit. Thank you.